Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is going to be my Chelsea versus Aston Villa review. The game had just finished and we won 3-0, a great victory. Top of the table with 16 points and 100% home record continues. And going into this game, I thought this was a really crucial game considering last week's draw. If we can win this game, it would make that game feel like a point game rather than 2 points dropped. And we started off really quickly today, Chelsea playing some great football, coming in, Willian crossing it over to Oscar, who put it in, and Oscar 2 goals in 2 games. I thought he had a brilliant game today, just overall, and I thought he was brilliant. And then from there we kind of built on that, and definitely Villa to me today didn't look at all up for it. They didn't show a lot going forward at all, showing very little ambition going forward. So I think really that helped. And of course, whenever a team, especially like Villa, one that's got a very good defence, if you can get an early goal against these teams, it's so much easier, because then what happens is they have to come forward. But even then, Villa didn't come forward, so it was easier for us. And really, it was just about how clinical we were going to be. So then moving on from that, we didn't get the goal in the first half. We had a few more chances. I think Willie had a few chances. Oscar really was running the game. He was so good. He was so effective. A load of people were criticising him over the last week. I thought he had a brilliant game today and doing what he should be doing in that number 10 role, really controlling the game as well as Cesc does, and just adding goals to his game, adding assists, and just doesn't look like he's going missing. And overall, just to say, I think he was just immense today for us, as well as Costa, who had a few chances. And I felt just like Costa, because he's a world-class striker, you just know when he gets that first chance, he's gonna take it. And then going into the second half, we continued to look like we wasn't being as clinical, wasn't playing as fast. After that, we had a few chances, and then Diego Costa putting the ball in the back of the net, 2-0, a clinical header, just 8 goals in 6 games, amazing record. I'm going to sit here every week probably and say how amazing he is, but he really is. The guy's just clinical. He didn't have the most amazing game, he kind of grew into the game, but that's how good a striker is. You know a striker is good when they only need one clear-cut chance and they put it in the back of the net, and he's done that several times this season, and he's just been brilliant for us. So Oscar continues to look good. Fabregas as well, another good game today. Hazard as well, and then we continued on. It looked like every time we went forward we could just score a goal if we could get things right. Oscar had a chance, worked well from players like Willian, and I think Costa laid it off to him, got it through to him, and Oscar just didn't have enough power into it, and one of the defenders came and cleared it off the line. I think it may have been Sissoko, if I'm right, cleared it off the line just in the nick of time. And then we went on to score the third. Costa running into the box, he dummied a few defenders. They went falling onto the ground, like sliding in. He got past them, made a shot. Guzan made a save. It rebounded off one of their defenders, and then through to Willian, who just had to tap it in, and 3-0. And then from there, we looked really comfortable. So positives about today, just how easy it was. We didn't look like we were break a sweat really, but we just looked so easy, drifted through the game, was clinical when we needed to be. Maybe we could have got a few goals, but overall it was perfect performance for me, just in the situation we were. And also the other thing that I think was key for us was that clean sheet, and that's what we got today. We looked so assured at the back. There was never one point today where we looked like we were going to concede, and to me that's the biggest positive about today, not conceding, looking solid at the back, looking like the old Chelsea, the old Mourinho Chelsea, who can just score when they want, and doesn't look like we're going to concede. So that was a positive. So top of the table, and it's going to give us great confidence going to Tuesday, as well as the big game against Arsenal next Sunday. So I want to talk Chelsea FC again, asked for your comments. I want to read a few here. Johnny said, very strong performance from all the lads. Glad Costa got a goal after the Man City match too. Looked very dangerous every time we had the ball in their half. Lewis said, great performance. Costa clinical as always. Great performance from Oscar, and a great clean sheet from Thibaut. Fantastic. Now, just to say, agree with all of that, just to say Oscar was the man of the match today. He was, I mean, he was just brilliant today all round. Especially for me, I just thought he was brilliant, Oscar. And you say, oh, Costa clinical, just brilliant. Amit said, Costa seemed to play out wide at some points, while Ivanovic was in the box. I'd like to see him allow Costa to play in the position, but very well played today. Vivash said, good game, cause last season in a game like this where teams become Stamford Bridge and be all defensive usually ended with a draw. Chelsea losing, definitely agree with that. That's one thing we have improved on last year. We're not dropping points, it doesn't look like so far. To the teams around us, we're looking very good against them, which is good. Leger said one name, Diego Costa, of course, and Lingesh says Ivanovic and Sesko, really good understanding. Yeah, Ivanovic still coming forward, but I think last week he wasn't doing that as much, so it's clearly for me down to instruction. He's being told to press that high. But yeah, overall very positive. Top of the league, Liverpool drawing, I think we're now 9 points clear of them, and that is a big gap. Arsenal and Tottenham is playing at the moment, so hopefully maybe he can get a draw, but also we're playing Arsenal next week, so we can get points off them. And Man City, even though they won today, to me, you know, that was a point gain last week, and we should look at that as a positive. So all round a great win, top of the league, smiles back on all Chelsea faces, even though we didn't lose last week, but we all know the reason why. Let's move on, because looking like a good season. Costa is in form, Oscar looks like he's coming back into form, and yeah, that's really about it, and it's been a great win today. So thanks for watching, guys. I've been the son of Chelsea, and yeah, I'll see you again.